Discombobulation. That is it.
That is what?
You know what Mr. Chooks taught us?
And what does that one mean?
It's another word for this prison we call home. It's scattered few states.
Such a big word for a small city.
Or what is left of it?
Do you remember the good old days when you can afford to have a craving? Now the cost of living wants to kill the living.
Our economy will humble.
My sister.
My mother has now turned mathematician overnight. She now sits with a pen and paper, solve for X. If X is directly proportionate to the amount of food needed to fill our bellies.
Discombobulation. My father just sits and looks at the sky. The old man barely has enough to eat, yet he is fed up. There's a level one gets to as a starving man. You become a philosopher.
To be or not to be. One begins to realize that growling stomach asks the most profound questions.
There is nothing cool about starvation. You don't hit your goal when you go on a hunger strike. At least not this type of hunger. A hungry man is always mad at everything.
Always shouting at you for no reason. Complaining about everything.
Why are you sitting so lackadaisically?
Why are you standing like a statue?
Why are you breathing so hard? Do you want to finish off the oxygen? Discombobulation.
Now.
But how did we get here?
Indeed. How did we really get here? Consumed by all we hear. How did we become a shadow of our past selves? Packed up our pride and laid it on the shelf.
They said it was the politicians, oh. The rats that invaded the politicians and ate the monument for borehole. They snaked and swallowed the monument to tar the road to the farm. In fact, blame the government. Blame all of them.
But the government didn't fill the oceans with plastic waste. We did.
Yes, but they refused to make an enforced laws to control it.
But the government didn't cut down all the trees. We did.
But didn't they approve the land? So they sold them to the highest bidder. And what factories go up in forest reserves?
So if we split open our problems, there is nothing more than a party's emblem, some old promise, broken and unfulfilled, and dreams dragged to the barrel and killed.
Exactly. Now you get my point. The people are confused. The people in power are confused. What do you call it again? Discombobulation. But now, nature has revolted against us, and we have the mercy of her cruelty. We brought this upon ourselves.
But I thought you said the government was to blame.
I know what I said. Don't act like you know nothing too. Election day, a bunch of thugs are snatching ballot boxes. All they needed was a few words of notes to bow to the foxes.
Gunshots, machetes fighting. The people turn on one another, while their candidate sits in the comfort of his home, watching the drama unfold.
Throw in the tribe narratives. Create religious discord. Tell them we are different. An Igbo man so that his allegiance lies with Igbo and nothing else.
And the Yoruba man must not forget that suspicion is a potent tool in the box of war. The Hausas must not let go of the power.
We do not see that we are always the pawns on their chessboard, divided and conquered to our livelihoods as slices on their dinner plate. They will always find a way to rig themselves into our hearts.
They will keep us in this slavery.
As long as we let them.
We battle for our lives.
Global warming was creeping in on us.
Sky cried in agony and
as we sank into our misery.
But he that is down need fear no fall. Remember, we are only few inches above being 6 feet up. How long would the tubers of yam quietly endure the God's arrogant tree?
I agree with you. But wait, who is the goat and who is the yam?
Look at you. Look around you. Does your patience not grow because those in power have sunk their teeth into it? Are they not biting more than they can chew because we decide to stay mute while our bellies do the talking?
Ah, so I see. We are the tubers of yam. We've had enough of not having enough, of hiding our voices in our throats while we swallow our conscience, of forgetting our rights when we fight over what is left of this barren land. We've had enough of not having enough. Today, we demand what is rightfully ours.
Yes, we demand what is rightfully ours. We take back our city to be leader, not be for mouth.